Hello, everybody. Today is Sunday, April 19th, so let's get started on this Sunday solve of clues by Sam. Sarah the Sleuth in C4 is starting us off with the clue. Exactly 2 of the 3 criminals neighboring Bonnie are in row 1. Bonnie is right here in B1, so Anna and Chloe, her neighbors in row 1, must be the 2 criminals. Anna is giving us the clue all criminals below Donald are connected, and Chloe is giving us the clue exactly 2 of the 4 criminals neighboring Sarah are in column D. Sarah again is right here in C4, so of Oscar, Uma, and Zed, 2 of those are criminals and the other is innocent. They are all below Donald, so the 2 criminals do need to be connected, which means Uma can't be innocent because that would split up the other 2. So Uma is a criminal. And is also giving us the clue exactly 1 innocent to the left of Ivan is neighboring Gus. Ivan is right here in D2. So of Hank, Gus, and Esha. Well, Esha and Hank are the ones neighboring Gus. So either Hank or Esha is an innocent and the other is a criminal. However, because of Sarah's clue, we did already know that of Esha, Gus, and Hank, only one of those could be a criminal to be Bonnie's 3rd criminal neighbor. So if either Esha or Hank is the criminal, then Gus must be innocent. And Gus is now giving us the clue. Exactly 2 of the 5 criminals neighboring me are in row 3. Okay, that means of Jerry, Karen, and Nick, 2 of those are criminals and the 3rd is an innocent. But if we also know that Gus has 5 criminal neighbors, that's going to be 2. Esha or Hank will bring us to 3. And then Chloe and Anna are 4 and 5. So Bonnie is an innocent. And Bonnie is letting us know all criminals in row 3 are connected. Alright, once again, we can't have an innocent splitting up 2 criminals, so Karen is a criminal. Karen is also giving us the clue there are exactly 2 innocents below Donald. Donald is up here in D1, so of Ivan, Oscar, Uma, and Zed, there are 2 innocents, and then the other 2 must be criminals. Since Zed or Oscar will be 1 innocent, Ivan must be the other innocent. And Ivan is giving us the clue there are exactly 3 innocents in row 5. Okay, so there can only be 1 criminal in this row down here. Right, so let's see. Okay, I do think we need to start running some scenarios here. So let's start and see what happens when Oscar is a criminal and Zed is innocent. Since we know all the criminals in row 3 are connected, that does mean that Nick would have to be a criminal and then Jerry would be innocent. Meanwhile, this has given Sarah 4 criminals, and that's how many criminal neighbors she has. So Kita, Wanda, and Xena must all be innocent. Since there's 1 criminal in row 5, that would make Vince a criminal. Let's see. So what else can we conclude from this? Okay, I think that is what we can conclude from that scenario. No clues contradicted so far. If Oscar is instead innocent, that would make Zed a criminal. And then Xena, Wanda, and Vince are all innocent. Okay, so that's telling us Xena and Wanda are innocent no matter what, so let's go ahead and reveal those two. Xena is giving us the clue there are exactly 2 innocents in the corners. Okay, because of the groundwork so far, we know either Zed or Vince will be innocent, but not both. And Anna is already a criminal, so for there to be 2 innocents in the corners, Donald has to be innocent. And Donald is giving us the clue there is only 1 innocent between Esha and Ivan. Esha's right here in A2, and Gus is already the one innocent. So Hank is a criminal, and Esha is innocent. Hank is now giving us the clue Karen and Kita have 3 innocent neighbors in common. Karen and Kita are here in B3 and B4 respectively. So we can see Sarah is already innocent, and then either Jerry or Nick will be innocent. So Paul is the 3rd innocent neighbor in common. Paul is now giving us the clue there's an equal number of criminals in columns A and B. Alright, so that is interesting because if we look at the first scenario, they have different numbers of criminals. There would be 2 criminals in column A if Vince is a criminal, and only 1 in column B. So if Vince can't be a criminal, that means Vince is innocent, Zed is a criminal, and Oscar is innocent. Oscar is now going to be giving us the clue Paul has at least 3 innocent neighbors. Alright, so here's the thing. We know Jerry and Nick are in a 50-50. One is innocent, the other is a criminal. However, we also know that right now columns A and B have the same number of criminals. So Jerry and Kita have to be the same. So if Jerry is a criminal, Kita is a criminal, and if Jerry is innocent, Kita is innocent. But if Jerry is a criminal and Kita is also a criminal, Paul only has 2 innocent neighbors. So instead, Jerry is innocent, Kita is innocent, and Nick is a criminal. And that is today's Sunday Solve. Thanks for watching. If you've got anything to say, feel free to leave a comment or reach out on Blue Sky. And I will see you next week.